It's all about the story. You can have the most beautiful looking set and lighting and everything else, but the story sucks. You know, you don't care. You'll turn it off. Who wants to watch a stupid movie? My name is Mark Petersen. I'm creative director of photography for Lucie Content. I was a jock growing up. Things kind of changed once I got to high school and started wanting to be a little bit more creative. I had scholarships to play football and turned them down, much to my parents' chagrin. And I took off traveling on my own for a year before I started college. And it was one of the best things I ever did. I moved to Greenville and looked into going to the University of South Carolina for college. They had a great film department there. They had cameras, they had editing facilities, equipment. I got in this crowd of filmmakers just by happenstance, and they just taught me the passion of filmmaking. I thought you had to go out to California, or Hollywood to make films, and they're like, "Oh, we make films here. We can do that." So they had this passion for the frame and for filmmaking that has stayed with me ever since. That's all I ever did was watch movies. I started out working with this group. A lot of us were young freelancers, and we did mostly commercials. The first feature I shot was up in Knoxville, Tennessee, called Joint Adventure, and it was a blast. I did a bunch of independent films, and then I headed out west and continued on doing indies there, and then I diversified and started working on some reality shows and some other type of shows that were very popular, like The Hills, Laguna Beach. And then I did comedy narrative shows, one called Quick Draw, and another one called 10 Times or Less. Continued to do features, but also doing documentaries. Did a documentary on Biggie. I did another one on the history of Compton, the history of the LA riots. I feel like that's one of my strengths, is my diversity in terms of how you approach. Because each genre has a different approach to it. And then over the last year, I was ready to come back to Atlanta. I saw an ad for Lucie Content, and they hired me. We don't ever do the same thing every day. There's a new challenge, there are things to do every day, new clients, new locations. And with this company, it's growing so fast. Suddenly now we have a set, we have a stage. So it's a very active position, and it keeps you on your toes.